everyone. So for the next portion of this assignment, you're going to be stringing up your triptych, okay? So I'm going to show you two different examples of ways you can do it, but if you find another way to do it, more power to you, okay? You do not have to do it the way that we do it. So here's my triptych, okay? And what I did was I painted another piece of watercolor paper, and then what I did was I cut it so that it was the exact same size as my triptych, okay? And then what I did was I laid down my paper, okay, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, so pretend this is one of my triptychs, okay? What I did was I created a loop at the top for hanging, okay? And then I took some glue and I created a little strip of glue. And then I created another little strip of glue. And then I laid another piece of paper on top that fit that paper. And then I took something heavy and I laid it on top. So I took like a heavy book and I laid it on top and I just let it sit there for like an hour to dry. And then I continued to do my next pieces, okay? It's pretty important that you use enough glue and that you lay something heavy on top, because if you don't do that, it's probably going to come apart, okay? So again, you make sure you're using enough glue, set something heavy on top, and then come back in an hour, okay? You could do all three of them at the same time, okay? Or you can wait. Now that's just one way to do it, okay? Miss Melissa came up with another really cute way to do it. And what she did on the back of hers is instead of lining up the paper so that they matched in size, she cut smaller squares and she glued them on this way, okay? Now at the bottom, remember I posted a pom-pom video, and if you want, you could sew on or add pom-poms at the bottom of your piece. I will also maybe try to find a tassel video that could work for you guys if you want to make tassels at the bottom. This is optional. You do not have to do it. In fact, if you want, you could even chop off the remaining yarn if you don't want those strings hanging down. Okay, happy art making!